So, guys, today we will talk about the market. You know, where we are in the market. I'm sure if you've been trading, you've been in the market, we've been having a bit of a rally. Um, but we always want to check, look at the overall picture and see like what is the real, what is every move about. Like Miss Denise just said, like she took a loss, and I think that's an amazing thing. The way to look at it is taking a loss, but then not trying to revenge trade, not trying to get it all back at one trade, but saying what did I learn from that, and how is it going to help me moving forward. And I think that's kind of the stage that we're in right now. Because I tell people all the time, like you're not a professional trader if you haven't been through all of the cycles of a market that a market will go through, right? You're not, if you don't know what it does in the third quarter after an election or whatever, if you don't know all these different dynamics and these different, like basically the back testing history of the market, then you can't really consider yourself to be a true trader, right? Knowing is one thing, but then also experiencing and going through it and knowing how it feels is another. So I think we're kind of in a space like that right now where you have to feel what a market does when inflation is out of control, and we're coming up to a debt ceiling and all these different things and all these economic parameters that's going around. But I think us being tuned into it and tapped into it is going to help us, because if I don't know about y'all, but I realize like this is the first, like that first wave of wealth that's going to come in for all of us, right? This is the first time that we're really going to start be making like some higher figure monies in a lot of our lives, right? On a consistent basis. And it's like this is going to be like that first layer of wealth, right? But the true game is that the next run, like the next 10 years, when this comes around again, like where will you be then at that point? Because now you've learned so much, you also have the capital to go with it, and now you just start to grow and then compound and compound. So I just want to let you know, like that's kind of where we are right now in this whole. So knowing the market, understanding the market, and learning it so we can continue to build on our success is what we're doing. So we're gonna look at a bear market rug pull, because these inflation, these rallies in the market, what is really causing that, and why we really need to be cautious in this time. Not saying that we don't trade, not saying we still don't take our money, but how do we risk some of our exposure? Just being smart about how we go about it. And then inflation on a global scale. So as the Fed is trying to depress the dollar, depress our state, depress everything and bring everything down, like all the job numbers are still good, the economy still is good. So so inflation won't run away. They have to put these different measures in place. But if you have another country coming in and propping up the crypto market, we're going to talk a little bit about that and just the concept of everything. So you have two arguments and you have two frame of thoughts. But we're going to see, we're going to analyze it, and then we'll get into our book review. We'll check the charts, and then we'll do our decree of thing today.